back with another late night discussion. I want to talk real quick about the power of positive reinforcement. I don't think people realize how important it is to have good life experiences because good life experiences contribute to an optimistic mindset. It contributes to just a positive outlook on life overall. And it contributes to just being at peace and being happy, as an individual. Um, when you a person who has not experienced a lot of positive reinforcement, it can cause you to develop depression. It can cause you to develop a negative outlook on life, and it can cause you to develop low self-esteem too. Um, it's very imperative that you have good life experiences. There was a gospel song, and I used to hear it quite often, you know, um, where they literally say on the song that long as my good days outweigh my bad days, I won't complain. But what if you have more bad days than good days? That's going to contribute to a negative mindset. So when people try to bash people for having a negative mindset, I'm thinking in my mind, well, perhaps if this individual had better life experiences, then they wouldn't have a negative, pessimistic, gloom, doom mindset. I don't think people understand that it's very imperative that you get some kind of positive reinforcement in life. Because when you've had nothing but negative reinforcement in life, it's going to cause you to be a very pessimistic individual. And this is why I'm going to say it, and I know I've said it before. God wanted to punish some people. I don't know why he wanted to punish some people. I remember in the Bible, God killed some children. So, I just know that evidently he wanted to punish some people, for whatever reason. I truly believe that God, he wanted to make an example out of some people. And some people are an example of what you don't want to be. Let's just be real about it. Um, People that you see who are at peace in life, people who are happy, people who are confident, people who have a positive outlook on life, those people have had a lot of positive reinforcement in their life. And I notice people who've had a lot of positive reinforcement in their life, they seem to be more at peace in life. They seem to be more content with life. And it's no coincidence to why they're content with life. It's because of the goodness that has been bestowed upon them, the good experiences that they've had. Um, I wish that I could have been one of those lucky people that got to have a lot of good experiences in their life. But what I had to understand, you can equate a negative life to being unattractive. Because one thing I had to understand, if people think you a bad looking person, you're going to experience a lot of misfortune in life. You're going to be excluded and written off from a lot of things. And it's going to contribute to a lot of bad things in your life. You know, um, you know, these life experience. One thing I had to understand is that the most important thing in life is your experiences, because your experiences create a story, and everyone has their own story. And whatever experiences you have in life, those experiences are going to define who you are as an individual. So if you have a lot of positive reinforcement in your life, then that's going to lead to you being a well-rounded, positive, confident, positive, positive, good self-image type of individual. But when you're a person who's had a lot of negative experiences in your life, that's going to lead to you becoming a negative, pessimistic, doomer type of individual. I mean, this stuff is not rocket science. People should know this. Experiences tell your life story. And when you're a person who's had a lot of traumatic life experiences, that's gonna greatly it's just gonna break you down, and it's just gonna cause you to be a effed up individual. And that's why some people are effed up, because of the experiences that they've had. But unfortunately, life is a gamble. I heard Lil Wayne say that before. You don't know what life is gonna give you. And whatever life is giving you, you just have to saddle up, buckle up your seatbelt, and take it, you know? And when you a man, unfortunately, no one is going to feel sorry for you because you've been dealt a bad hand in life. People want to tell you to man up, you know? But that just go to show you how sexist that this society that we live in is. No one cares when you a man, unfortunately. I wish that I could have been one of those people that, and I'm sure you guys do as well. I wish I could have been one of those people that had a lot of positive reinforcement in their life. Because when you have positive reinforcement, that's going to give you peace. That's going to give you good self-esteem. That's going to give you confidence. That's going to give you all those things, But when you're a person who's had a lot of negative experiences in life, when you've had a lot of negative reinforcement, there's no way you're going to have a positive mindset, So, experiences are everything in life, because every experience that you have is going to shape how you see the world. It's going to shape your perception and how you see things. Every experience that you have in life, positive reinforcement is crucial. And unfortunately, you got a lot of guys who didn't get that, And when you've experienced a lot of negative reinforcement from people, especially the opposite sex, you're not going to have that confidence that you need to have as a man. And and what's so sad about it is, this world that we live in is a very evil and wicked place. And it's very sad that something as simple as your appearance can eliminate you from love and happiness. Something as simple as the way you look as a man can just totally eliminate you from being able to have love and happiness in this life. And I think that's terrible. Very unfortunate. I hear people like to say that you can manifest the life that you want to have. There are certain things in life that you do have control over, but you cannot control the way people perceive you, because your appearance determines how people perceive you. And when you're a person who's had years and years of negative reinforcement, it's just going to break you down. And that's why some of these dudes that have had a lot of negative reinforcement, they'll never have the confidence and that dominance that you need to have as a man, because they've had so much negative reinforcement. But that's just something to think about. You guys have a good one. Until we meet again, good night.